Hi, this is Mike Carman, lead pastor at Oasis Community, church in Anaheim, California, and also working with this telecast of something that we're calling Grace Academy. The last video that I did, we talked a little bit about the importance of grace and what that meant in our lives, receiving the kinds of things that we don't necessarily deserve. That's a favor that we get, either from other people or from God Himself. But I wanted to give you a concrete example, or at least a picture, so that we could understand this concept of grace a little bit better. And it comes from a story that Jesus told. Jesus' life was marked by grace, what He was willing to give people who were broken, people who were messed up, people who had missed the mark. And He tells a story about something that was lost and then was found. Because anything that's lost and found has value to the finder, or else they wouldn't be looking for it. He tells a story about a dad who has two sons, an older son who was good and a younger son who was wild. I don't know where you connect in that, but maybe it's one or the other. That younger son asks for his inheritance before his dad dies, takes the money, goes off, squanders every bit of it, loses it all in bad living, prostitutes, drinking, whatever it is, in another country a long way away. When he gets to the end of his rope, he decides he needs to go back home, but he's not sure he can, because he knows he's burned his bridges, and he's pretty sure his dad and those around him are not going to make room for him, because it's a matter of giving a person what they deserve. And when you've had enough rope to hang yourself, you're probably going to hang. But nevertheless, he decides going home is better than being where he's at with nothing. And so he comes back. But you know what he finds? He finds a father who's not willing to read him the riot act, but instead a dad who's been waiting for him every single day to show up. And when the dad finds him, he runs out and he meets him, throws his arms around him, loves him, hugs him, kisses him, won't even let him finish his apology because he loves him so much. And he even tells his servants, hey, I want you to go, I want you to get a ring to put on my son's finger, some new shoes for his feet, I want you to kill the fatted calf. We're having a feast because my son was lost and now he's found. He was dead, but now he's alive. And he gives this grace that the son does not deserve. But meanwhile, the older son, who's been faithful and good the whole time, like some of you are, who is looking to give people what they deserve, not necessarily what they need, was ticked off because of his father's response. He says, Dad, I have slaved away for you all my life. I've always done the right thing, but heck, you don't even give me a goat to share with my friends. Now your son comes home and he's wasted his time in life and you kill a cow for him. You have a party for him. Don't you see that so many times we're like that older son? We are good at giving people what they deserve, but we have a harder time giving people what they need. The truth of the matter is, a lot of us are really like that younger son. We've messed up, we've screwed up, we've lost our way. We've sinned against God, we've sinned against others, we've just kind of gotten off the right path. But you need to know that no matter where you go in your life, you cannot sin more, you cannot mess up more than God's ability to forgive you and to welcome you home if you're willing to come. That's what grace is. That's what we want you to understand. I don't care where you've been in your life. It's where you're going that matters. God doesn't care so much about what you've done. He does care about what you're doing and what you're going to do. And so if you will turn back to Him just like that son did, He is willing with open arms to take you home and to put you where you belong and to get you started again. And even those of us who have been at home, who've done things right, we need in that to learn to open our arms and to give that kind of grace again to those who need it. Because the truth of the matter is, we need it too. Hey, if you got thoughts about this, things that you've considered, questions that you might have, if you post those, maybe we can start a conversation and we can talk more about what it is to give and to receive grace instead of judgment. God bless you guys. Have a great day.